On many occasions on the Prince Henry Walk, you will encounter wet areas, and you may even have to negotiate puddles and mud on the track. Where the track has been upgraded, these wet patches will be avoided by stepping stones and bridges. These wet places are associated with a unique feature of the Blue Mountains Plateau, the hanging swamps. Select the location of a nearby swamp and be careful, the track will be slippery. Use this diagram and compare it to the swamp you are visiting. Observe the topography and water flow which define a swamp. The geology of the sandstone has particular arrangements of rock layers that trap water and release it slowly onto a steep slope. This provides a permanent source of water that feeds the creeks and also allows the development of marsh and bog plants on the steep slope. These plants form a tangle of roots and rotting plant debris that retains the water and nutrients. There are various types of hanging swamps. Some are on the cliff face and are vertical to near vertical, while others are on hill slopes. The vegetation varies accordingly, sometimes being reeds and rushes in very wet conditions, and shrub-dominated swamps where it is drier and the slope is not so steep. The swamps you encounter on this walk will often be crossed by the track, which allows one to see the water seeping out from the side of the hill. The permanently wet environment of the hanging swamp means that only plants adapted to this will grow there. These include a large number of endemic plants and rare and threatened species. On the cliff hanging swamps grows Microstrobus fitzgeraldi, the dwarf mountain pine, which occurs only between Wentworth Falls and Katoomba. This can be seen from the Midway lookout on Katoomba Falls. In the plateau shrub swamps, the rare Pultonea glabra or swamp pea flourishes. Along the Prince Henry Walk, you will brush against the rare fern Blechnum gregsonii, and you will know you are in a hanging swamp. Hanging swamps are the home for many frogs and invertebrates, as well as native mammals like the swamp rat and swamp antechinus. There are also a number of rare animals which are dependent on hanging swamps. The Leura skink is a shy animal that might be seen in the larger swamps on a sunny morning or afternoon from September to late April. They grow to 20 centimetres long and are easily disturbed, so walk quietly. The giant dragonfly may be seen hovering over the swamp and hunting insects amongst the vegetation. It needs swamps to reproduce. The larvae make burrows up to a metre long in the mud and live there for 10 years before turning into a flying insect. The dragonfly only lives for 3 months before mating, laying eggs and dying. Take care not to disturb the animals or the swamp. The map shows the distribution of hanging swamps. They occur between the altitudes of 600 and 1,000 metres on the Narrabeen Shale. Many of them occur within urban areas. How do we look after hanging swamps? The Blue Mountain swamps need minimal disturbance if they are to survive. If the surrounding bushland is cleared and the water catchment polluted and disturbed, degradation of the swamps will occur with invasion by weeds. The flow of the creeks downstream will also be changed, and there will be an increase in nutrients in the water. The Blue Mountains community is doing a lot of work to protect these vital natural resources.